So I like Limbus Company. I like the game. I like the story. I like how it's told. It's a visual novel style-esque. Here's for what it is. But here's where the problem starts. It's playing the game. There's a reason way back when, during like the old Kanto playthroughs and whatnot, when I tried to cut it down, edit it up. There's a reason I used to skip this part awful lot. Oh, sorry, skip this part an awful lot and jump right to the combat. Because this part, a lot of, you'll see it in other videos as well, a lot of videos. Nobody wants to go through the hassle of doing this. It's just an example, by the way, but like, nobody wants to do this and go. And then you have to second guess, you have to go back and go, actually, maybe I should put that there, blah, blah, blah. No, all people want to see is this. Your Wi-Fi is dying. Well, Alan, shit for you then. No, you'll be back. Jesus Hassel. Yeah, like, the Jesus are quite easy because on the first turn, it's just click, 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 all defense skills. Put them anywhere. To get all the big Strider effects, you know, better arms, super arms. All their special status effects. And this is fun. Watching it happen. It's like I said before, it's a mix between turn-based and strategy. You have to get the strategy in line to make it turn-based, you know, speed values or whatnot. You have to know where to clash. Well, let's say that. Not with the Jesus, but with other teams, you have to know where to clash, how to clash. Take all these different things into consideration, and that's where the fun is. Gameplay-wise, you can also just press P enter. Which, looking at it, takes a lot of the skill out of it. Or you can press PP enter. I know PP, haha, get it laugh out. Oh, PP. Yeah. So that's like my big issue with it. Have you noticed in the story this boss is near immune to sinking? I did not. Well, I noticed that as well. With, not just this, but with, yeah, if in panic reset to 0. The other one says can't go below, 918 can't go below 0 SP. That's cool. Still better than AK. You're absolutely right. It's a weird mix, and I know people won't like me saying this. I know the diehards, the Project Moon fanatics, the KJH glazers will look at me saying all this and go, what a bitch. And you're right, you're entitled to that opinion. I can be a bit of a bitch. I forgot where I'm going with that one, actually. Yeah, I just find the combat boring and too much dialogue for the story. If it was voice acted, I'd give it a shot. Like English radio. Okay, yeah, that as well. So, that's just down to personal preference. I'd also prefer having an English, like, dub of it. In fact, this is an open message right now. Project Moon, if you pay me right now, I will voice act every single sitter in this game. In fact, I'll voice dialogue everybody. I've got the range. I can do Heathcliff. I'm already doing it right now. I'm British enough. I can do Mersol. I'm autistic enough. I can do Yi Sang. I can get depressed enough. I can do Hong Lu. I can get handsome enough. I can do Faust. I could be disinterested. Alright, check this out. Wow. What interesting gameplay. Allow me to methodically drag this over here. Next, I will do this and leave it unopposed. See, I'm a great Faust. You want Don Quixote? I can fucking do Don Quixote. I can go, wee, you know? I can do that shit. Limbus would die the moment Lem steps foot on PG. Shut up. I would make a fantastic addition to Project Moon, and you know it. I wouldn't actually hide me. I'd burn this place into the ground. Yeah, exactly. I was going to ask how Mercer's autistic. Man can tell you what happened 5 months ago on a rainy afternoon. You don't have to specify which rainy afternoon. He will just tell you every single rainy afternoon 5 months ago. Do we need to say more? Yeah, it's just like some little complaints here and there. Alright, don't get me wrong. Design-wise, look at this motherfucker. Look at this swaggy ass. Big blade on the back. Yeah, big blade on the back. When are you going to use it? Music is just so good. I have no faults for that. Now, 11, all you got is Lei Hong. I mean, I can do Lei Hong, right? In fact, here's Lei Hong for you. Yeah. In fact, here's an open call right now. What does everyone else have a problem with? Let's talk about it now. What don't you like about Limbus Company? Because then for every negative you don't like, we can then say a positive. We can spin it round. The floor is all yours. And I will figure out how I'm going to win this fight. Because I have zero faith in myself right now. You're going to kiss your hubby, gay rice and shit. You know what? That's fair, Ragdoll. Enjoy gay. Like this here. Look at this effect. That looks fantastic. That is phenomenal. I just wish... that's a perfect like freeze frame, actually. It goes to show just the detail in that. But it's getting to that point. I'm just like... ugh. The thing I don't like about Limbus is not enough events. See? Okay, there's a negative. Not enough events. Here's a positive. The events are pretty fucking nice. When they do come around. Besides railway refraction, but that's like... in the future, we get more railway refraction events. It's going to be good. Yeah, they take the time and effort with events at absolute peak. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind some half-arsed events as well. Like, we all know... take bot gags, for example. Okay? Bot gags are basically already in the game. We've already played the bot gag. It's just a hard mode now. With like an event being like, okay, clear this stage like 30 times, get enough currency, exchange rewards. Do more of those. Because let's be honest, those are half-assed events. But because the game, or the mode it's already using, like the intervallo, was already there pre-established and we had fun with it. Example, Murder on the Warp Express, my favourite intervallo. The event, the bot gag, my favourite bot gag. It's already there, the fun's already there, just re-release, you know, hype things up here and there. I mean, like small and following events or things with incentives to play the game other than new MDs. Yeah. For example, the World Purges event. Now, that's in fact, we're going to go back to this because I do want to fight this guy. But speaking about the Enkefallen events, as much as it was a good idea, but one thing I didn't like was what I'm about to show you right now. You could easily spam that shit by going here, press skip battle. We're not there, but you can just go here, click that, the event wall fills up. I was a big fan of that. Yeah, exactly. Railway 6 with 5 breakable coin, capo salt. There's a lot they could do. And I think a lot of it's already there. Obviously, I'm not a game dev. I don't know the intricacies behind it. I could just be speaking out my ass going, hey, don't be really nice? Include this thing. And in reality, the code doesn't allow it. The code, or the game code says, if you try this, you will fuck things up. And do you know what? Do that, because then we get compensation, more lunacy, more gamble. Thank you, KJH. I knew you were a man of the people. Here's another thing they could do. Here's another thinking about it. With less intervals. That's because I gamble a lot of weight. Okay, don't ignore this. Okay, won't worry about that. Exactly. Like, look at this guy about 10 pulls. I know him. He's me. Yeah, like, you know what I would think would be really nice? Because I know KJH is bringing out a new endgame mode. Or a new mode he wants to bring. Imagine if you could do multiple mirror dungeons. Like, different runs at the same time. I know it sounds stupid. But it's also... Look, ADHD exists. People get bored. I don't want to have to do one Heisu run and then reset the whole thing. I'm trying to pull for the Ujja. That's another thing as well. New IDs. I love these new IDs so far. Yes. Even this. And I would like an event based around it. Going forward, this would be a really good event. Because right now, here's the awkward truth that I think we should really get to right now. The awkward truth. We love Limbus Company. But do we like Limbus Company? I say awkward truth. That felt weird. Current random situation, we are having Rashomon effect after Rashomon effect. What the fuck is Rashomon effect? Is that Pokemon? It's like the new Dawn. In fact, we were talking about this just before. Before we go back to my do we like Limbus Company argument. Stuff like this, you know, they blotted this out. So we can't really see what's happening. I like this idea. I think it could be good. I think it's fun, it's wonderful, we're trying something new. You know what would be really cool? Having an event where the information is hidden. How cool would that be? An event where things start glitching out, so information gets hidden here and there. It's something, it could be fun. This really turned into like an event talk, didn't it? Like oh my god, here's what we need more of it. It's like, no. Let me go back to my original point. Yeah, no, because we all know Season 7 is going to last for... how long? It says until Season 8, but we don't know when that is. Which more than likely is going to be like 8 months from now, possibly. I want to try and get the end of this down, okay? With Season 7 lasting around 6 months, I think there's a lot of time where they could do what you've just said, Suguru. If they take 2 weeks to build ID stories and stuff. Because, I don't know, I would like an event where, imagine this. Say we've just got all the index IDs, so they're all out there. Go in and fight them. Say for example, we've got Faust right now. I don't, but we will. We've got Faust, we're getting Don Quixote. Say we get a Sinclair, Heathcliff, Roger, and Mersalt index ID. There's 6 IDs. Let's make an event where we go in and we fight them. I think that would be fun. Once again, we're going back to the event thing. This isn't meant to be, okay, here's what we like about the events, blah, blah, blah. This is an interesting... I've been thinking about this myself, actually. I want to try and bring this up in... because I've been thinking about this for a while now. And by a while, I mean at least 2 weeks. So, not really that long. Don't get me wrong. I love going back and fighting the giant asshole, the giant skill checker that is Lei Hong. I love fighting Lei Hong.
Are you sure about that?
But if you ask me to go back and say, Kanto Dungeon, we can talk about this now. It's been long enough. If you ask me, do I like going through the dungeon to try and fight Jiao Q right at the end? Fuck no. And I don't think anybody would. If you do, once again, that's great. Good for you. I'm happy you enjoy that. I don't. I just thought it was an interesting conversation we could have. It's like... because obviously people have heard of Limbus Company. And then you talk to a Limbus Company fan. And they'll tell you, yeah, I love it. But when I asked that question, it didn't sound like people liked it as much. Because it's always followed with... and this is for any game as well. For example, what's a good one? Say Ark Raiders, for example. Hey, do you play Ark Raiders? Oh yeah, I love Ark Raiders. Like, okay. What happens in it? And they list all the negative things. Being like, oh, it's a classic looter shooter. Just ignore all the toxic fandoms, the voice chat, the intention, the bugs and whatnot. Say for all of it, really. I don't know. It's just, that's really it, really. Just... we love Limbus Company. Do we like it? Fandoms are weird, aren't they? Yeah, does anyone want to have anything else they want to add? Anything else? Yeah, love is given the thing you've grown to hate because it's worth more than dropping. That's just called sunk cost fallacy. Look at Genshin Impact, okay? Like marriages. No, I've just said marriages and Genshin Impact in the same breath. People are going to be like, yes, I can marry. No, we're not going there. Let's just stop. I'll be honest, Chief, the fandom is kind of cooked. And that's another good discussion. That's probably for a later date. But it's the same with any fandoms. Fandoms can be cooked. There's like a small minority. Unless you're talking about like the recent leaks. Well, I say leaks. Unless you're talking about the new Don Quixote drama. We discussed that previously. It was quite fun, actually. I had a lot of fun scrolling through Reddit on that. There's always going to be the elitists. You know what, let's just talk about it right now. There's always going to be that elite few who are going, you didn't beat Lei Hong pre-nerf? Huh. Not really a real fan, are you? If there were leaks. Yeah, there were leaks for Kanto 9 and whatnot. I believe a Millie song got leaked, but I don't like delving in leaks because... it's weird. Why would I want to listen to a leaked song when it's Millie? Okay, no, saying that, yeah, I get why I'd want to listen to it now. But the weird thing for me is there's less furries than usual in Limbus. I have like one page of furry fan art in this game, and Limbus has Anthro Corrosion's a weird anomaly. I don't know why I expected anything different from someone called Arctic G Furry. I don't know why I expected anything different. Anyway, if that is truly all we've got, we're just going to call it there. And good discussion. Let's keep it going. Let's just keep raising, you know, good points, bad points, negative points, positive points. Just let's keep talking about Limbus Company. Because I love the game. I just want to like it more.